Hey, what's going on, humans? Hopefully you're having a good day. I know I am. And right now we will be taking a look at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection and Dino Charge Green Ranger. So, let's get into this one. As you can see, I have Riley here all posed up. Because, just playing with him. And, something different. But yeah, so here's Riley. This is Dino Charge Green. I think actually pretty good sculpt of what we've seen. He does have a little bit of some inconsistencies, but nothing new here. Anyway, he just poses up really nicely, especially with the sword and his hands. They come up great. And just a disclaimer, so the gauntlets, they will come unpainted. Yeah, so Hasbro didn't paint them, so I know a lot of people are very upset about that, of course, but then you know me, I custom paint my own figures, or I add the touch of paint, so I don't really care. It doesn't really bother me. Something like that's minor in my case. I can't speak for the rest of the fandom, though, unfortunately. So, yeah, I did paint them silver, so that's just a disclaimer. I painted them myself, but they will be white when you get them, when you do pick them up. Other than that, let's get on to his articulation. And as you can see, I don't really know where to start, because of course, I always start on the head. So, let's get on. So the head can look up, can look down. Arms can come all the way up. He's got a bicep swivel. And then he has the butterfly joint. And then he is double bend at the knee. Excuse me, this is a knee now? Okay, cool. The elbow, of course. And then he has the wrist swivel, which for some reason on this one, it doesn't go in all the way. Well, it's in all the way. It just kind of shows at certain angles, which I don't really like that much. The torso has the same articulation on it. He can bend down, lean down, and lean back. And the belt just came all the way up with him. That's new. So he does come with thigh swivel. And then the legs can come all the way up that far. And then he is double jointed at the knees. And then, he has nice little ratchets for his feet. So you can get movement out of there. And yep, that pretty much is it on Riley's articulation. Does help out a lot, because he's a good figure. It's a decent figure, Especially what we've seen with Dino Charge with the figures before. It looks pretty good. But other than all, I don't really have any QC issues with the guy so far. Just a little paint nick right there, but nothing major from what I've seen. But other than that, I think he came out pretty nice. So, going on with his accessories, he does come with, of course, he has the Dino Drive Saber in his hand, of course. And then he also comes with the Morpher Blaster, which, you probably can't tell on camera, but they use like it's a different shade of yellow. That's not really accurate to how it looks compared to the other Morphers, and they have the little paint detail on the revolver piece, but then they didn't. So I don't know if you're able to see. I don't know. You may be able to see the difference. Now I did paint this one just to show it off. But you might be able. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you might be able to see the difference between the yellows. So yeah, that's unfortunate. And he can hold it. But, well, actually, hold on. I take that back. So let me take the sword out. Okay, yeah, so he does have that, the right hand is a trigger finger. There's a trigger hand, kinda. Let's see if I can just, there we go. So he can hold it. I really need to paint that up. I think this looks terrible. Bland as I don't know what. Yeah, that would be a little complaints that the Morpher's just not painted. I mean, considering the fact that we've had the guns painted before, and this is their Morpher, and it's not painted, yeah. I will admit, that does bug me a bit. But yeah, that is the Morpher in his hand. Of course, he can dual wield, so he has both weapon-holding hands, so they're the dedicated trigger hands, but that's also what he has to hold the sword with. And speaking of hands, he comes with, on the right hand, a closed fist. And I did, like I said, I painted the gauntlets on this. And the other one is a finger pointing hand for usually when he does his pose for the left hand. That actually looks pretty nice. I actually do like the way the paint came out. He also comes with this effect piece that goes on the sword, which we've seen a dozen times, you know, because it's the Lightning Collection. Big emphasis on lightning. So yeah, we got that, and we got him falling over. So, you know, there you have the sword, powered up. Take that off. And of course we have his head sculpt, which is kind of looks like Riley. Oh, yep, that definitely looks like Riley. I can see it now. Just in a sort of neutral, serious face, which Riley was kind of a serious character compared to Chase. And take that head off. And slap this head on. And so, yeah, I think he looks pretty good. Put the helmet on, and that stance, that pose just looks ugly. So, just gonna straighten him up. Well, let's just straighten him up, because I gotta do those comparisons soon anyway. So here he is. But yeah, looks pretty good. That is definitely Riley. So now I'm going to set him up, get him ready to do some size comparisons. And for the rest of the comparisons, I'm going to get the rest of the Dino Charge Rangers up in here. Up in here, up in here. You're gonna make me Caparuccio. Up in here, up in here. Forget I said any of that. While I get the rest of these Rangers out here. Oh, God. Alright, Chase, come on. You're gonna be the hard one, huh? The difficult one of the group. Maybe not. Oh, yep, he will. Okay. You lost your privileges. Yeah, so here are the Dino Charge, well, the Lightning Collection Dino Charge figures that we have so far. Yeah, so Pink actually is, from what I've seen on Instagram recently, she apparently just popped up at a Walmart. Well, everyone has been seen at the new wave has been seen at a Walmart somewhere in Texas, so start checking your Walmarts for the next new wave. So, yeah, she's out pretty quickly. But yeah, this is a nice setup we have right now for the Rangers. I think they look pretty good. Alright, so who's next for a comparison? Do I want to do another Lightning Collection? I think I do. I do. So for another Lightning Collection, here he is next to Michelangelo. Morph Michelangelo, of course. And here he is next to his wave mate, the Phantom Ranger. And from the Spartan Collection, here he is next to the Yuri Spartan. Well, Kabuto Spartan, Yuri Core. Here is a Master Chief from 1000 Toys. And then from Lightning Collection Monsters, here he is next to Eye Guy, who... Yep, that looks freaky. And then SHF, here he is next to Kamen Rider Ichigo. Other than that, that'll do it for this one. This was Dino Charge Green Ranger. So, I think the figure is pretty decent. You know, we've seen it before, just in a new, new sculpt. A new design. I think it's a pretty nice figure. Anyway, that'll do it for this one while he falls over. Hopefully you humans are being good to yourselves. Hopefully y'all liked the video. Hopefully it helped you out. Y'all take it easy. I'll see you on the next one.